I don't know why my last Astrobot playthrough isn't on my channel. At least it don't look like it is right now, and I hope that it fixes itself in time, but it's a little weird not seeing it there. I just hope that I didn't somehow not get it on YouTube. Because Astropod has really been fun. I just am sometimes a little bummed when some of the things that I was expecting to be there isn't. I mean, just being real. But why I'm continuing this at this point is because, in retrospect, I want to cover Naruto on my secular media breakdown kind of review type thing that I've been doing lately. As the likes of just Pleasantville alone was super fun to do. I've also been covering Metal Gear because I want to do a secular media breakdown on that as well. And I also went out of my way to do just the first BioShock for the likes of secular media breakdown as well. And Naruto is getting this coverage right now due to the fact that it really is a pain in the ass to just watch the entire series because of just how much filler there is in the Naruto franchise alone. I mean, there's the movies and the extra episodes that also adds on to just how many episodes sometimes, you know, could even stretch out a single battle across multiple episodes to where you don't see the finale of a battle properly till you you keep watching for a couple episodes. and yet at the very least I did feel like it was more engaging still than I felt like Dragon Ball kind of dragged on in comparison sometimes. But point is, I do want to cover this story in a secular media breakdown because of what a trip it truly is, especially as a Christian now. And there's a lot to where I'm glad that I got the likes of the games on the PS4 here, and I do also have them on Steam, but can't really say I care for always playing on PC, especially when it's something that like this that you already played plenty on consoles just fine. PC definitely has its advantages for sure, but I don't think it's always the end-all be-all, especially when you can't frickin' guarantee that you can physically own games on PC in the first place, after all. And I put a importance on physically owning games because when it comes down to the terms and conditions for just digital games, for just digital media, period, whether it is just programs or apps or music or movies or shows or games. Either way, it's just not actually you owning it, but it flat out tells you in the terms and conditions for all these digital platforms that you are paying to have a license to download and play. Thus, meaning you are not allowed to always have this, and they will eventually have a way where they just go, actually, now we won't have this open for you to download and play. And I say this because I've also had friends who had dealt with owning something digitally and then it just is taken away from them at random. And unless they already had it downloaded still, it's forever just gone. And that is something that even happens through Steam. Even though Steam has games taken off the platform that you can still download if you already bought it before, but there has been many moments where a game is owned on Steam and then it's suddenly disappearing from someone's account. And when this is just a common thing with digital media, period, why the hell wouldn't you rather own it physically so that you at least will always truly have it still? Because if anything, I am far more annoyed with them just trying to only allow us to enjoy any just anything unless they say so. It's such a crappy way of treating us customers through any of these media platforms, or I mean, in the end, I don't even like just streaming movies and shows and this and that. I'd rather own stuff. Hell, freaking something that you can't even freaking stream anymore is the original Full Metal Alchemist. And its movie, whether it's subtitled or dubbed. And I own the physical Blu-ray release so that I can still watch it, whether it is going to be on Netflix or Crunchyroll or Hulu or whatever, any platform really. It's stuff like that that definitely makes it for the better to just own something physically. And usually too, when it is something so sought after, then the physical release also becomes super expensive if they ain't making it anymore, that's for damn sure. I mean, damn sure you got way too many games that are just ridiculously expensive to own physically. Like, just take one look at Earthbound on Super Nintendo and you're just like, whoa, that is ridiculous. Alright, so this is against Kabuto as Kakashi. Just as I was fighting Gaara back at the Chunin exam stadium, Kakashi-sensei was facing off with Kabuto. Kabuto was disguised as a Leaf Village ninja and took part in the Chunin exams, but it turned out that he was Orochimaru's henchman. Kakashi-sensei finished him off quick.
The exam stadium, where chaos reigns! A fierce battle behind the fall of the Leaf Village!
But if I'm kind of remembering right, I kind of thought that he actually had a background as a Leaf Village ninja. It is still fun to play, though, just the original, because it really is so intuitive that it's very easy to understand the mechanics enough off the bat, and there is still enough depth to where when you really freaking get good at it, it is so satisfying.
This is where we say goodbye.
And definitely just the visual, just the visual spectacle of these battles measure up so much.
Conditions fulfilled.
And damn sure I freaking always did,
Mission accomplished.
I always did enjoy the story. It's just damn sure it's not very easy to cover with the anime as a whole. Like, if I wanted to cover this with the anime specifically, that would be such a long, drawn-out experience trying to cover the whole thing as a YouTuber. Just because there's so many damn episodes that it takes so long to actually get through it wholly. This is kind of one of the best ways to do it without taking up so much time that it just... Okay. It's just that the games are probably the most efficient way to try and cover the storyline of this franchise. Because otherwise it really would take quite a long time. So long that I don't think I'm gonna freaking go out of my way to watch all of those episodes again when I already did before, and while I enjoyed it enough, I still was very much like, can this have been shorter? Which is why I guess if you are to want to watch the anime itself, probably the best way seems to be what may not be in the best quality per se, but it's a fan-made cut of Naruto called Naruto Kai, which basically was inspired by Dragon Ball Z Kai, which is the re-release of Dragon Ball Z that cuts out all the filler, making it a much more approachable anime in the end, which I gotta give Dragon Ball credit there, even though I may not care for it myself. I definitely think that they did the right thing in pushing for that to even happen in the first place. But, from my understanding, it sounded like, with how much people hated that freaking Dragon Ball movie, damn it, I really should have realized that I could have walked up that way. The creator of Dragon Ball actively was so upset at what that movie did that he went out of his way to literally freaking do Dragon Ball Super and come out of retirement for it. Which is saying a lot if you freaking were just in retirement and just kind of enjoying life after being such a hardworking artist like that, to then just see how the people in Hollywood fucked up Dragon Ball so hard that he's just like, yeah, I need to come out of retirement and fix this shit, because people apparently don't fucking know what Dragon Ball is right now. Unprecedented mega battle. Destruction of the Leaf Village raged on. The third Hokage and Orochimaru engaged in a fierce fight to death, staking the possession of the village at the top of the lookout tower. Yeah, this was definitely quite the hardcore moment in that arc. As the battle to defend the Hidden Leaf Village spread, the old man, the third Hokage, was also fighting on the top of the lookout tower. His opponent was a dangerous guy we met in the forest of death. He was unbelievably strong, but is it going to be okay? The old man is the Hokage after all, right? Please, old man, show him the true power of the Hidden Leaf Village ninja.
Battle like no other, when teacher and student split.
Right, because he actually, at one point, was his student when the third Hokage was younger, and he was more like a child. It almost seemed like he took him in like a son, which was freaking hardcore to notice that, and he had to freaking basically do what he did in the story here. Like, genuinely, it is hardcore how much this battle was when you kept seeing it go on and realizing just how close these two used to be, and he's having to basically fight against his student, which he almost seemed like he raised like a son.
I will protect the Leaf Village.
I never imagined I'd fight you again.
And yeah, he has the first and second Hokage freaking as literally reanimated corpses fighting alongside him, as basically being full on as basically puppets, because it does seem like, I guess, there's a way that this stuff actually freaking it does seem like this is something that can be done to literally freaking I'm trying to focus on the fight and also talk, but it does seem like this sort of reanimation was also able to literally freaking that the reanimation literally it literally could essentially bring back these people from the dead and let them give their own fuck. Jeez, what a dick. No, come on, come on, come on. Oh, jeez. What a dick. I wanted to win in a super epic way, but whatever.
Protect all of them.
Seemed like later on, from what I did see, the reanimation allowed these dead people to kind of give testimonies on certain events from their past.
Mission success.
So third Hokage is now a playable character. Honestly, all these super long-running franchises, instead of just bragging about how ridiculously long-winded they are, how about make these super long franchises actually more How about make these long-winded franchises actually give them the Kai styled cuts. Like, do it for Bleach, do it for Naruto, do it for maybe even One Piece needs it, because as it stands, I could not even imagine trying One Piece with how ridiculously long-winded that one seems to be. Whether it's good or not, I don't think I want to freaking do a freaking run-through of One Piece when it's that ridiculously long. The only way you're going to get me to want to check it out is if it really had a shortened cut that helps just focus on the actual storyline from the original mangas of these franchises. Because when you're just simply going to focus on so much stuff that's just filler to give the author more time to just make the actual story that you were following to begin with, it's like, it may be understandable to some degree, but I wouldn't say that it is worth doing particularly either, when the likes of these long-running franchises aren't particularly benefiting, I feel like, from all the freaking filler, aside from when at least maybe it's the more comedic stuff that you're just getting a laugh at because it's a comedic sort of idea that you're playing on in the episode, rather than specifically also manufacturing plots through your filler that isn't really good usually, let's be real. I can say the only filler that I genuinely enjoyed usually was when it was trying to be just a comedic thing for a laugh, or Well, the only episode that was a filler episode that I actually thought had kind of an interesting idea was Naruto having a moment of facing off against the guy that he had in the first episode of the original anime, where he learned about the nine-tailed fox inside him, and specifically how he defended Iruka Sensei from almost dying, and well, the idea of that, like, final filler episode of that guy coming back and actually having to face off against him again wasn't a terrible idea. It just wasn't executed the best because of the fact that it was still being done by the filler team instead of the actual author of Naruto, you know? Yeah, okay, I did get everything. Alright, let's do the final one, which, so, yeah, it does kind of, I guess, underplay some of those big moments, because while they have cutscenes that look amazing in this game, they have definitely a lot of moments where they're just summarizing the story with the likes of text boxes like this. And it isn't as engaging for sure. Though I can't exactly say I liked what Storm Generations did with the the visual novel kind of setups for the cutscenes being just so not appealing, personally. Third Hokage sacrificed his own life to expel Orochimaru and brought the destruction of the Hidden Leaf Village to a close. In the Hidden Leaf Forest, the battle between Naruto and Gaara was also approaching its final stage. The giant battle. So this is one of the more cinematic moments of this game, though. The battle against Shukaku. The freaking tailed beast that lived inside Gaara. Gaara has always lived alone and fought alone, just like I used to. So I know how tough it is for him. But now I have people important to me. Iruka Sensei and Sakura, Sasuke and Kakashi Sensei. So I can't lose now. No matter how tough, how hard it is, I can't lose. I vow to protect everyone.
Interesting. Very interesting. Naruto Uzumaki.
It was kind of creepier, though, how he grew the second half of his body into that tailed beast in the anime for these battles.
What? Burning Will of Fire! Naruto's Ninja Handbook! Grand Exposure! is what he really is.
I hope you and your friends are ready to die! Let's do this!
Clearly a full-on demon inside him like that. I mean, just...
They're
psycho!
more important to me than anything. I will protect them no matter what. Get ready, you crazy monster!
So, admittedly, I do find these boss fights pretty fun in this game, too. And it does also help a lot that, especially on this thing with the solid-state drive, the loading is just so quick. Makes this a much better experience, for sure.
Let's fight!
That is just old QuickTime crap, of course. Annoying when you really don't need QuickTime bullshit anymore. Oh! Oh! Come on, asshole. Come on. Fucking turn. Okay, now. Whew. I just remembered failing these quick times all too much as a kid.
Here I come!
Ow.
Conditions fulfilled.
There we go. Well, at least I didn't fail the quick time events this time.
What is it that makes him so strong?
It's almost unbearable, isn't it? The feeling of being alone. I know that feeling. I've been there. In that dark and lonely place. But I have people in my life now who are important to me. I care more about them than I do myself. And I won't let anyone hurt them.
Why? Why would you do this for anyone but yourself?
Because they saved me from myself. From my loneliness. They were the first to accept me for who I am. They're my friends.
Love. Is that the thing that makes him so strong?
They do have quite a few moments that they actually nail here, but sadly there are some that they just skip over way too much, and it's not as impactful because of those moments where they skip over so much. It's a whole thing.
That was so good!
It's been a while since we've had some ramen together.
Yeah! After everything that happened and the old man's death, a lot has gone down. Iruka-sensei? Why do they do it? Why do people risk their lives for other people?
Parents, siblings, friends, lovers, the people who are important to us. They cherish and help one another. Everyone in this village shares a common bond. It is a circle of friendship, trust, and sacrifice that grows larger and stronger as time passes. It's hard to explain, really, but we remain in the circle together. We have no choice, because it's important to us.
Yeah. I think I'm starting to understand. Still, death is so painful.
Think how much sadder it would be if he had died for nothing. But he left us something priceless. One day, you'll understand that too.
Well, give me some credit. That much I get. Anyway, I better hit the road. Sakura will kill me if I'm late again.
That time already, huh? Good luck on your next mission.
Right. Bye, Haruka-sensei. See you later.
You got it. The will of fire is strong, Lord Hokage. The sparks you left behind have kindled a flame among the young leaves of the next generation. A mighty flame, Lord Hokage. It will burn brightly. And it will shine upon our village and keep it safe for years to come. And someday, out of that flame, will come a new Hokage.
The cutscene graphics really are just so amazing looking. Just the graphics as a whole for this game is still beautiful.
I'm great!
Mission success!
Two new scenarios and I search arc. Gara has been unlocked. Don't mind the dog in the background, she's freaking... She's all too freaking worked up against anyone coming around who she don't know. And there don't even seem to be anyone here. We even got security cameras, so we'd be able to know if there was someone here. Okay. And also just leave the mission information stuff on the there to do, I guess, once done streaming the story this way. Man, I got so much in freaking coins now just because I keep on freaking not spending. I'm sorry, what? Oh. Shoot, I'm sorry, man.
Still awake there?
Damn. Mission experience, right? The way that they freaking try to... Oh, because they want to freaking simulate the kind of crap that you deal with all the freaking filler of the freaking show. What brings you here? Boy. Oh. Although, do I? Okay, I do get to choose my team. Kashi Sensei unlocked, get out. Let's see how this works out.
Let's fight!
Ready to go!
Choose.
There we go. Well, at the very least, it just had to win one fight.
Is playtime over already? Conditions fulfilled.
Oh, there we go. It is nice that I guess the side missions, you're able to choose whatever team you want, though. I almost forgot about that. It's just, I guess, that also, yeah, I won. Unbelievable. There's no way we'd lose. Good for you, Naruto. Oh, there we go. I'm worried. That's you. Boy. So God, I'm serious about their train. Man. Oh, right, because that was something that I keep on forgetting you can do, as well as the item shops, where you're able to basically choose what your secondary items are for the battle in just the main mode, the main story mode, instead of it being how it is for the game itself. Probably because by then you could kind of make it a little bit skew in your favor with stuff like the health recovery. Now, it can finally be continued. Right after the destruction of the Enleaf village, two Akatsuki members, Itachi and Kisame, infiltrated the village to hunt for Naruto. Noticing something was wrong, Kakashi, together with Asuma and Kurenai, confronted the Akatsuki members in order to stop them. The destruction of the Enleaf village ended in failure and peace has returned, but something is strange. I've got a bad feeling about this. What's this? This atmosphere. I think Akashi-sensei has noticed it too. Better watch out.
Disquieting darkness, looming red clouds, the coming of an alarming new era.
Let's fight! It's time to settle this. Let him have it. That's the way it goes.
I'll take care of this.
It's time to settle. Let him have it. That's the way it goes. How about this? Time to settle this. Disappear. This is where we say goodbye. This is where we say goodbye. This is where we say goodbye.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. As I continue to play through this again, though, I realize just how much it really didn't recreate the story in nearly as much detail as you would want. I guess, though, when it comes to these anime games, they don't really care to do that usually. They care to just more so give you something like a fighting game that you can enjoy. And definitely, when it comes to the likes of I guess they just really only think about giving you something like a fighting game usually. Some games, though, really just don't care about trying to recreate something properly when it comes to these freaking licensed games. Seems like they just think, oh, we already got the license, so we've already won. Doesn't matter if the game's gonna be good or shit. Just, hey, we got the license. So, boom, we're already gonna make a lot of money on this just cause, hey, we got the license. Woo! It's just, honestly ruined the likes of many licenses that really could have had good excuse me. It's ruined a lot of licenses that if they actually were made by a developer that knew what they were doing and gave a shit, really, you could have a lot of franchises walk away with some amazing games that you would probably end up making fans through as well if you also did it as a good way to introduce people as well. But definitely when it comes to the likes of these franchises that really need someone working on it that actually knows what they're doing, it's more surprising usually when it's a big franchise that definitely has popularity behind it to where when you get someone working on it who doesn't even really know or understand it properly, it's a huge case of confusion. It would be like, how could you not get someone to work on a Star Wars or Indiana Jones game without them really knowing Star Wars or Indiana Jones? Then again, I guess nowadays you've had freaking Kathleen Kennedy freaking doing her thing of pushing for things to happen in the to happen in Star Wars that really no one wanted to begin with at all. And yet, it somehow happened there. But it's also kind of confusing when one of the things that actually surprised me with licensed games was when I tried to take a look at what was made for Full Metal Alchemist. Since Full Metal Alchemist is probably one of the most popular anime franchises, period, but the games were published by Square Enix, who not only owned the IP, but was also a game developer to begin with. So when you saw Square Enix's name on the case of the Full Metal Alchemist games, you were thinking, oh, this is going to be awesome. I mean, you got Square Enix, the developers behind franchises like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. This should be perfect. All for it to feel like one of the most half-assed things ever. And it was apparently handled by the same guys behind those Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles games on PS2, which was my first Naruto game experience back then, and I very much regretted messing with that one, if only because it really, really, really sucked. Like, it was my first experience, and thankfully it didn't make me go, I'll stay away from Ultimate Ninja Storm. Thankfully, I guess having a full-on demo probably made it easier for me to go, yeah, this will work out still. Yeah, I think at this point I'm gonna actually give it a rest here, because when I do come back, it definitely isn't as engaging as actually experiencing the story directly, of course, but it really is just harder to enjoy the long-running anime when they stretch out so damn much. And definitely, when those Full Metal Alchemist games were experienced on PS2, turns out it was made by the guys behind Uzumaki Chronicles, and I was just absolutely disappointed, deeply, because I was like, really? You guys are some of the best RPG developers of all time, and yet you choose to freaking get some of the freaking most half-assers of RPGs in Japan to do it? Really? Because if you actually had Square Enix themselves truly do a real Full Metal Alchemist RPG, it would have freaking done amazing. No doubt in my mind. And, I mean, you still have a lot of moments where it may be a franchise that you'd not expect to get a good game, and it ends up getting one by sheer surprise. Like, when people looked at that X-Men Origins Wolverine movie, personally, I actually liked it. Even though it had the bad CGI, it was still engaging enough. But specifically, the game on PS3 was oh so good. Easily one of the most fun licensed games ever. and it came from a movie that most people just say is some of the worst stuff you've ever seen in cinema for superheroes. There's all these franchises that could produce some amazing ideas, but usually just don't have anyone actually caring to pull it off right behind it, and that's when you're just in absolute awe at that being what happens. It's strange how that shit turns out. But it does sound like, on the subject of Star Wars, I heard freaking Kathleen Kennedy finally got fired, along with Bob Iger even. And if that actually is the case, we're going to see someone better taking over Lucasfilm, and maybe someone better taking over Disney, there might be some hope. But hopefully they're just not groomers trying to freaking excuse being creepers to kids and all that shit. Guess we'll see.